If you're interested in trying out Mana Traders, look in the description box for the link and enter the code JankMTG when you sign up for 5% off of your first 5 months. Good until April 22nd. Because of Mana Traders, I'm able to build all sorts of decks without having to buy the cards. It's a really great service. I recommend you try it out. Slaying that Jank. Hey guys, Trent here, coming at you with another financial update, looking at Magic Online cards that are dirt cheap right now that relate to Modern. First thing, we'll look at cards that are still currently in Standard that could have some Modern application. First one we got is Inspiring Vantage. This one seems to be on a pretty steadily slow downtick, but it is creeping down almost to the 1.5 ticket range. Not bad. Maybe you could pick up a playset right now. Of course, it's used in Premium Burn and Modern. That'd be the main place where you would see it outside of Standard, with a few exceptions. But not a bad card to pick up and keep forever. Next one, currently in Standard right now, is Direfleet Daredevil, but we've already seen this card has shown some good showing in Standard and I believe Modern. Yep, in the Humans deck. A lot of copies in the Humans deck. And even in, there was a bigger mono red version of a deck that came out recently that did well in a league. It's pretty steady. This one might be one to watch, but this card could be one, I think, that could easily probably go up to like a $4 or $5 price tag when it rotates out of Standard, and maybe stay there, is what I'm thinking. So at some point, keep an eye on this and get you a playset. Next one is Harsh Mentor. If you haven't picked up this card, just pick them up, because, I mean, spend the 45 cents. Because you never know. It's not super great right now, but it does have a little bit of application. We see it's already had a few showings in Modern. Of course, this does hit the activation of fetch lands, so that is relevant in Modern. Just get you a place that it's dirt cheap, and it may not be like that forever. Alright, moving into specifically Modern and older formats only. We got Raging Ravine is on this huge downtick. This is another one I would just watch, and if you had any interest in picking up this Premier Manland, I would go ahead and pull the trigger here pretty soon before it comes back up. I don't know why this one was on such a downtick. It got hyped, I guess, for the recent Modern craze, and now it's kind of coming back down. But, you know, of course, it's in a lot of Junt lists, so it's definitely a good card to have. Searing Blaze has started a pretty good downtick. Looks like this is a pretty volatile card for some reason. I see a low point here when Masters 25 came out was around 0.6 tickets. So maybe watch this, and if you can get it for 50-60 cents a piece, go ahead and pull the trigger on your playset so you can play Modern and Legacy Burn until the end of time. And even Pauper, by the way, a staple in Pauper Burn. Here's an interesting one, a more expensive one, but Ulamog did this big rise all the way up through Masters 25, probably because of mono green Tron and stuff, but now it's starting to go back down and stabilize, so this is another one to be on the lookout for. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, mono green Tron, 30 lists with Ulamog in it. Watch this one, and whenever this gets to a low point, get you however many copies would be required for a mono green Tron list, probably like 1 or 2 or something is what I'm guessing. I didn't look at the list. Utopia Sprawl, because of Masters 25, is doing pretty good. How much is the Masters 25 copy? So for some reason, yeah, the original Dissension copy is the cheapest. Right at a little bit over 1.5 tickets, not bad. A staple in Modern, some Legacy, and definitely Pauper as well. Yeah, Pauper Bogles. A lot of different decks in Modern and Pauper and Legacy. I don't know how, if it's going to get any lower than that, to be honest with you. It might. If you don't have them, it might be a good time to get them. Last but not least, this is one to just be on the lookout. For some reason, Anissa did this huge uptick. Let's see what decks it was in. I don't even know what these decks really are, but they're there's 4 of these 5 color decks in Modern. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, Saheeli Rai combo. Is that right? Is there Felid Our Guardian in here? Yeah, okay. So for the Saheeli Rai combo deck, you know, not a bad fringe card. There's one deck it's definitely in, and it does provide devotion if you're doing some kind of mono to green devotion strategy is a potential option. Keep an eye on this, and when it ticks back down, hopefully around the 0.5 ticket range, get you a play set. Well, that does it for my weekly Jank finance update. I hope this helps you out. You can get some cards cheap now to where you don't have to pay a lot of money later. Have a good day.